by Pacific Points, Calvo Enterprises, iTeeny, and Jack in the Box.
I'm going to do news for you guys, but I was going to say we've got our Tomas Manglona. He, of course, is in the CNMI, his home stomping grounds and everything like that. He's joining us. Do you want to go to him first? Because I'm just worried, like, has he got enough battery? He's literally standing out there. I mean, it may rain.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to Tomas.
Good morning, Tomas. What's going on, man?
Hi,
Congratulations being out of quarantine, by the way.
Yeah, it's such a different world out here outside of quarantine. Tested negative yesterday along with the entire flight. So happy to be reporting to you live here outside the governor's office here on Saipan. As we reported last night, there was that legislative hearing committee that provided some updates with regards to some of the next steps moving forward with the probe, and hearing for the first time, at least for us, from Russ Garber, who's representing the governor in the legislative proceedings moving forward.
We actually have that story. Let's run that story that you did yesterday regarding the hearing. This is what happened yesterday.
We view these actions as resistance and roadblocks to. We view these actions as resistance and roadblocks to legitimate investigative committees' functions in the legislature, to include legislative censure from the attorneys, and I feel that this is a serious betrayal of the Constitution.
One of the CNMI Office of the Governor's Attorneys objects to a subpoena by the CNMI Legislative Committee that requests to hear testimony from Francis de la Cruz, one of Governor Ralph Torres' executive assistants, regarding his expenditures. Garber, who appeared at Wednesday's hearing virtually from the mainland, says senior aides in the executive branch are immune. He cites memos from the Department of Justice under the Trump and Obama administrations.
One solution here could be, it sounds like the committee is looking for some fundamental information about, the office's travel policies and how they're executed. I'd obviously have to, talk to the relevant players in the governor's office about, concrete proposals. But I'll tell you, in other jurisdictions, the path that has been adopted is to answer written questions from the committee under a circumstance where the witness has time to consider them, think about them, get a comprehensive answer together, get that to the committee, and then if there are still questions, maybe there's testimony. There are all sorts of potential ways forward.
Still, the scope of the executive aide's role that would justify that reasoning is uncertain to both sides of the investigation. Legislators emphasize that Garber, who is being paid by the CNMI government, does not represent de la Cruz, the executive assistant.
Is the governor directing Ms. de la Cruz not to appear to testify?
I do represent Ms. de la Cruz, and I have been preparing with her for this hearing. And I can tell the committee that equivocally she has never gotten instructions from the governor not to appear here and not to testify.
Tomas Manglona for KUAM News.
And so, as we reported, the hearing was supposed to be at 10:30 this morning for the executive assistant, Francis de la Cruz. The legislature is just down the street here from the governor's office. We're standing outside reporting from. And we were told by the committee chairwoman, Selena Arbabata, that the hearing will be moved to 10:30 on Tuesday. And we are told that if the executive assistant, Francis de la Cruz, does not show up at 10:30 in the morning on Tuesday, that they might hold contempt proceedings. Wow. So we'll have more on that in the coming weeks. Of course, this all happening amid the special election that is going to be held on Saturday.
Right on, Tomas. Also, we have a great daily question that generated quite a bit of engagement.
Yes, we do. So yesterday we asked on our daily question for parents of children ages 5 to 11, would you have your child vaccinated against COVID-19? We asked this as the Biden administration says that vaccines for these children could be approved as early as next month. right before the Halloween festivities. And so we got a lot of responses. Wanted to share a few of them with you on our Instagram. We've got a lot of yes or no responses, but wanted to share this one in particular by Zachary, who comments, no, especially if GDOE tries to mandate it. Him saying that he would not have his children vaccinated if it's a GDOE mandate, especially. Our next comment on Instagram that we got from Ocampo says yes, but kind of scared a little because of the side effects. Someone on Instagram also direct messaging us saying, it's not about us, it's about all of us. And lastly, there are a comment that we're sharing, Raylissa97 commenting on Instagram, definitely yes, my son got the COVID shot and he's 12 years old and he has asthma and he's doing just fine. And so, of course, this is all happening as the FDA is expected to approve the emergency authorization for the Pfizer vaccine for ages 5 to 11. And this is something that'll be impacting everyone in the United States, both here on Saipan in the Northern Marianas and over there in Guam.
All right, thanks so much, Tomas. Manglona, of course, reporting live from the CNMI. Tomas, happy hunting out there, man. Be safe.
Thank you so much.
All right, and
we'll have more tomorrow.
congratulations once again being out of quarantine.
Yeah, eat some J's for us.
Yeah, feeling actual sunlight and breathing real air.
And if there's any left, I'll try to bring some back for you guys there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, right on. Okay, Tomas Manglona live from the CNMI in Saipan. Jason Salas now, brought to you by Pacific Points. Ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies especially, let's get into our 8 o'clock newscast.